Arm yourselves, America. This is Defenders Live.
Hey, here comes the danger up in this club. When we get started, man, we ain't gonna stop. We gonna turn it out till it gets too hot. Everybody sing, hey, tell 'em turn it out till they get no more. Let's get this thing shaking like a disco ball. This is your last warning, I'm gonna see go. I am not afraid.
Good evening, everybody.
Tell you what, man, it's a good day.
It is a good day. You're all giddy. Look
I'm
at the
so
smile
happy,
on your
man.
face. If y'all like watching Facebook right now, you will not see the look on this man's face, but I don't know if he could grin any bigger.
I am just so happy about this stuff, man. Look, I took the day off.
Yeah, you did.
You know, I wasn't sitting around doing absolutely nothing all day. It was great. I had a good time. And I got myself a little something.
What is
And
something?
then I got my wife a little something.
Look at that something. It is a.
And so I'm very happy.
And wait, all right. For those that are listening on radio, there's a something, and most people don't know what that somethings are.
Okay, so I went to Tar River Arms.
Oh, that's Tar River.
That's traguns.com.
TRAguns.com.
Yeah. I went to Tar River Arms. That's traguns.com. And when I went to traguns.com, I went over to their closeout sales. And they had this Springfield Arms XD Mod 2 with the extended clip at the bottom so that, you know, you can have your extra finger grip and everything else for the full thing.
For those of us with big hands.
For those with big hands or those that just don't like the little and they also had this guy. It's a Walther CCP, and it's amazing little guy. Perfect for conceal and carry. Lovely things. Both of them were closeouts. Both of them only had one left, and he was just trying to sell. He was basically giving them away, so I went and bought that.
You seem so tore up about it. So darn, I got such an amazing deal.
And since he's so close, I was able to go pick it up today.
See, this is how it works, man.
And it's so
I'm so
amazing.
proud
I
of
just
you.
love
Our
it.
little
I'm just
boy's
happy.
growing up.
I'm just so happy.
Oh,
By the way, go to Tar
welcome
River
the
Arms.
show.
traguns.com. traguns.com. Tell them Steven Airey sent you.
Yep.
Yeah.
If you don't know, they're veteran owned and operated. Might as well run the whole commercial at this point.
No, I mean, I just talked about their guns. That's all we need.
TRAguns.com. Anyway, and while you're at it, go to DOAEshow.com for everything that is Defenders.
Right.
Get some Jackal Nation gear, as I am wearing the Jackal Nation sweatshirt.
Yes, you are. Or you can get some DOAE gear, as I am wearing the Defenders sweater.
Today. Yep. Go to mojo50.com and check out all the other amazing talents that are over there that span the entire day to fill your day with happiness and joy, or to make your head explode, depending on the mood or on the topics that they're discussing.
Either one. It doesn't matter. I mean, it'll happen to both today. Both things will happen today.
We are also found on virtually every social. Well, I say virtually every social media. That's a lie. We're only on 3, right?
4.
4? Are we on 4?
Yeah, we're on the Facebooks, we're on the MeWe's, we're on the Twitters, and we're on the Instagrams.
That's right. And all of it at DOAE Show. That is DOAE Show.
And by the way, make sure that you go, if you are on Twitter, use the hashtag #ArmYourselves when you talk to us. That way we can keep track of everything, because sometimes we can't.
Yep, sometimes we can't.
And if you are on the MeWe, use our chat room. It's a DOAE Show.
Yep. Important. Anyway, so we got to get this thing started because I've got a lot to get into.
Let's do this.
Let's kick this pig, shall we?
Yes.
Okay. So, Alyssa Milano. She is a. I don't mean that the way this is going to sound, but she's kind of a favorite amongst the. She has a soft place in a lot of Jackhole's hearts.
Yes.
You know,
yes. Cookies.
Cookie has a soft spot
for all of us here.
Yeah, well, it's for all living creatures.
Yes. Sure. And
except for when she wants to,
kill
abort
babies
in the womb.
Yeah. That.
So in case you aren't aware of it, Georgia is all but passed, or they may have officially passed it. I don't know if the governor signed it yet or not.
Wait, stop. Hold on. If you are unaware of it, you haven't been listening to our show.
Yeah, this is true. I realized, I thought about this the other day. We have kind of become rather very openly pro-life, and
yes, we have.
That's kind of our niche. And
it's okay though. That's all right.
I'm good with it.
But
good. Anyway,
I'm fine with this.
I am too. But if you aren't aware, you haven't been listening to the show, or pretty much anybody else, you aren't aware of the fact that Georgia is, like I said, if he hasn't signed it yet, it's very close to being signed into law. An abortion, basically a ban on abortion, that you cannot abort a child up to or after the 6th week, or once you hear a heartbeat.
Yes.
The
heartbeat bill. Okay.
The heartbeat bill, which if we have to find common ground and work it out for the people who are hell bent on this, I'm okay with it. I'm not happy. I think it should all be gone. But if we have to meet them halfway or meet them to a point, I'm good. Okay? I'm good.
Okay.
No, I'm not good. I can tolerate. I will swallow it and... Thank you. Cookie, however, cannot.
Yeah.
She is not a fan. From the moment that the thing went out, she has been actively tweeting against it, trying to get all these celebrities to sign this petition that they won't go to Georgia to work.
Sure.
So she put out a tweet yesterday.
Oh, a tweet.
And I saw this live. I saw this yesterday, and I happened to have responded to it. The tweet that she sent out was this, quote, "I love God. I believe in God.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't believe my personal beliefs, of which we can't confirm, should override scientific facts and what we can confirm."
Okay, stop. Can we stop?
Well, hold on. One more thing real fast.
Okay.
Just to round it out.
All right, sure.
And then, if I've told you earthly things and you do not believe, how can you believe if I tell you heavenly things? John 3:12.
Okay, can we
pause?
pause?
And that's the end of the tweet.
All right, pause there.
Okay.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
One thing I want to talk about.
Uh-huh.
She used the word believe an exorbitant amount of times for somebody who's doing things without belief.
Yeah, she keeps saying that word. I don't think it means what she thinks it means.
She says, I believe in God. And then she says, but I don't believe my personal beliefs, of which cannot be confirmed, should override science. So I don't believe my beliefs should override scientific fact, even though what she's saying is that scientific fact and what she's talking about is not fact.
Well, and I'm trying to find my exact tweet on this.
Sure. But
I responded to it.
Yeah, I get you, but it's just the thing that here, what scientific fact does your belief structure supposedly override?
Well,
because if you believe in God, you believe that you would have to believe the Bible, and if you believe the Bible, you would have to believe that God makes us all in his image. And if you happen to believe that we are all made in his image, you also have to believe that God gives us a soul at the moment of creation. If you believe that, then you believe in the quickening. If you believe in that, which all of these things can, except for the soul part, can be confirmed. There is a noticeable physical chemical reaction. There is a spark of life that happens when an egg is fertilized inside of the womb.
Yep. This is true. Gotta sound like that. Sorry.
Yes, I mean, do that. Yes, do those ladies.
That is true.
Yes, that's true. Yes.
This is true.
Yes.
This is true.
Yes.
I'm gonna make that a sounder, by the way. Go ahead.
Oh,
Sorry.
good, because you can just play that when I'm talking, and it'll be perfect.
Until then, you're gonna have to just deal with me.
Yeah. Until then, I'll have to deal with Dylan raising his hand and doing, "This is true." Yes. But so, what scientific fact are your beliefs disproving?
That's a good question. A very good question. So, my thought is in this whole deal is if you're going to sit there and say that you love God. Okay. We'll leave that one alone for a minute. You believe in God. Okay. So you believe in God. Then she says, but I don't believe my personal beliefs, which we can't confirm. Well, who can confirm them? Like, your beliefs, can you confirm your beliefs or not? And are they really your beliefs?
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing is, she turns around and I lost my thing, but that's fine. When I saw this, I turned around and I sent her a tweet and I said, it's funny. Daggone it. I'm bummed. Anyway, I turned there and I said, if you believe in a God that somehow you have a belief structure in a God, but scientific facts, air quotes, overrides those beliefs, what is the point of believing in a God? If what she's saying is true, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you can confirm, or if you can sit here and say that, it's just cells dividing, as I've had people tell me, blah, 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 blah.
Sure. Yeah.
If it's not real, why are you believing in God in the first place? And then,
so yeah, that's if you can disprove the foundation of your beliefs, then why would you ever believe it?
Exactly. That makes no sense at all whatsoever. So I then followed up with a Bible verse of my own, which was James 2:19. James 2:19 happened to be one of my tad favorites from back in the day, as I should have been better prepared. Hang on 2 seconds. James 2:19 says, and I quote, "You believe that God is one. You do well. The demons also believe, and they shudder." Which basically means that even demons and Satan, if you're going to believe in God, you have to obviously believe in those as well, because you can't really nitpick God. Anyway,
right. You have to believe in all of it.
If you're going to believe in God, that's part of it. Believing in God is a lot more than just saying, I believe in God. That actual chapter, and actually the entire book, primarily of the book of James, goes to talking about that their faith without works is dead. You cannot sit here and say, I believe in God, and do nothing.
Exactly. Because if you do nothing, that means you don't actually believe what you mean, because when you believe in something, you put action behind it.
Yep. Because that actually goes
action
the very next
in faith.
Yep, the very next verse, verse 20. Foolish man, are you willing to learn that faith without works is useless? You can sit here and play this game. What she's doing by doing this, and everyone should be clear enough to know, she's just trying to placate people. She's trying to get people off of her back, because you don't have an argument when it comes to as I like to call it, to the God argument. Yeah,
you don't have an argument, so you're going to placate.
Yes.
And then you're gonna dance around the issue because, well, I can't really. Look.
And then you're gonna find a Bible verse that if I've told you earthly things and you don't believe, how can you believe when I tell you heavenly things? What does that mean?
Exactly.
In this context, what does that mean?
In this context, it means she's a moron. That's what it means in this context. Because she doesn't believe the earthly things that God has told her. So she can't believe in the heavenly things. So God has told her about the earthly things. She doesn't believe them, so she doesn't believe God. She's actually contradicting herself in her own tweet. That is what's happening. That is why this is so stupid. Or you can go to Peekapool, the snarky jackhole over on Twitter, who says, Jeremiah 1:5. Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you.
Exactly. Thank
it's
you.
There.
That is awesome. It is.
That's where it is. And I know this is sort of turning into,
this is church.
A Bible study, but it's okay. Sometimes it happens.
Well, and I've come from the thought of, and I've told people this all the time, I come from the line of, if you're going to profess to believe in God as God is in the Bible, then you better, by God, fit into those parameters, and you better go take it all. You can't just have this moment here and this moment here. God is not like a grocery store where you can pick and choose what you want out of it.
Yeah, exactly.
You either take it all or none of it. And if you're going to profess to take it, I'm going to call you out on it when you're wrong. Period.
Yep.
That's why I have no problems with homosexuality. I do personally. I don't agree with it. But if a person is going to be homosexual and is not going to believe in God, does not profess to be a Christian, does not follow that standard, then who am I to tell you how to act? You know, my favorite analogy for this, in any of this, is every single human being is playing the game of life by different rules. And the moment you run into somebody who's claiming to play the same way you are, then you can call them on it when they're not playing it right.
Yes.
It's like Monopoly with the free parking. There's millions of different ways people have done it. I've played it 100 different ways. And unless you're playing with someone who plays the same way you do with the free parking, you can't complain when they don't do free parking the right way.
Darn you and your free parking sins.
But I do have get out of jail free, so. In your face!
In your face, get out of jail free cards. Yeah.
Yeah. We used to get orange construction paper and print our own.
Are we really going from Bible verses to Monopoly here?
Cheating at Monopoly? Yes, I am.
That's what you're doing?
This is to prove that even I need prayer. I'm not above any of it. I've cheated at Monopoly, okay?
Yes, that is true.
But it bothers me so bad that this woman in particular, and a lot of other people do it, but this woman in particular is so hell-bent on trying to justify the murder of innocent, unborn children that she will go and resort horribly, incorrectly, by the way, but she will resort to quoting the Bible just to get people to side with her.
Sorry. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at you.
I know you're not.
But I'm also laughing at the Twitters because that's, and the Facebooks and everything else. Yes, I just
sing the Trucking Gator. Start singing. Amazing Grace.
Yes, Pastor.
Thank you.
That was good times. Also,
we're gonna
Paul
be taking
Barassi,
up an offering here at the middle of the break.
On the Twitters, Paul Barassi says, so he's responding to another tweet, which was the Peekapool tweet about Jeremiah 1:5, and he says, "So you existed before you existed? Maybe you always existed, eternal like God? No,
not quite.
Not quite.
God made you, but the point is it's life, and I've been in arguments like this entire past weekend. I have been in nothing but a giant Twitter battle with hundreds of people, all trying to play this thing. Oh, well, it's just cells dividing. It's not really a person. It's not a heartbeat, or it's not a person until there's brain activity.
You can't tell that Dylan's fired up about this.
No, this is And again, one day I will explain to a lot of you why this is a very touchy subject for me. But until then, just know that I'm highly pissed right now.
One fine day. One fine day. By the way, if you feel like you have restricting of free speech, maybe people are restricting the truth from you. People like the far left that have crossed the line, silencing conservatives across America, shadow banning people on Twitter and on Facebook, blocking ads on YouTube, restricting searches on Google, and removing conservative apps from the Apple Store. These actions directly attack you and your First Amendment rights, but there is a way to fix this. You can wake up. You can wake up the conservative America by joining with Patriot Mobile. See, veteran-led Patriot Mobile is America's only conservative cell phone company. Every phone call protects your constitutional rights. Every bill fights for your freedom. Get to know the reliable nationwide coverage and you already have and know that your hard-earned money is supporting conservative organizations like the Heritage Foundation, the NRA, and the Alliance Defending Freedom. They have plans starting as low as $25 a month, so why wait? Call them at 1-800-A-PATRIOT. 1-800-A-PATRIOT. Use the promo code MOJO50. Or visit them at patriotmobile.com/MOJO50 to waive your activation fees today. We will not be silent. We will not stand still. Join us and the thousands of Americans. Switch to Patriot Mobile today and let freedom ring. That's 1-800-A-PATRIOT or patriotmobile.com/MOJO50.
Oh my goodness. Some random jackhole on the Twitters. LOL at Dylan Lyles is not cheating at Monopoly. It's, quote, house rules.
That's right. That is true.
That's what I thought. Well, but
it is. It's true.
Well, but I've heard all kinds of different ways.
So here's the thing. When it's at your house, it's your rules.
Rules, exactly.
That's right. When you're at somebody else's house, then it's a little bit of an issue.
I used to hate playing with my cousin, though, because I'm not, and y'all are all going to laugh, and that's fine. there was a brief point where I was young and naive, and I say young and naive, I was like 13, 14.
Mm-hmm.
I used to play Monopoly with my cousin, and he would charge me handling fees and processing fees and money transfer fees.
That's hilarious. That's definitely dad only.
I had
rules.
no idea what the hell was going on. He's like, yeah, the rent's $12, but there's $100 processing fee. So and he would go into this, and I'm too
that's
dumb.
hilarious.
I'm like,
and you just go
what?
with it, wouldn't you? Over on the MeWe's, you have Brown-Eyed Girl passing along a GIF of passing the offering plate.
There you go.
They're gonna pass the plate during the break. No, we're not. We're not.
Yeah, we will, and not for nothing. In the break, when we actually take our hard break, we're gonna be taking prayer requests. So get them ready.
Prayer requests. So get them ready. It'll be good times. Also, Just Peachy says, if there's ever a topic to be fired up about, it's abortion and infanticide.
Hey, man.
And then they agree. They all agree. So it's all good.
Indeed.
Now,
Indeed.
before we get to the break and everything like that, I do want to talk about something that's kind of worrisome. You see, this Asian female. That's how the news is reporting it. Asian female was arrested.
Asian female
was arrested at Trump's Mar-a-Lago resort. See, the woman Yu Zhang.
Hashtag like a native. Hashtag nailed it.
Thank you. 32 told security that she was at the Florida club to go to the pool, according to a criminal complaint filed by the U.S. District Court. Quote, due to the potential language barrier issue, this quote, end quote, the staff believed that she was related to somebody at the club. This was Saturday on March 30th.
Okay, say that again. Due to what?
Due to the potential language barrier issue.
Okay.
See, she's from China.
Uh-huh.
And so here's the thing. She came over from China to Florida to go to Mar-a-Lago. She happened to be carrying this laptop with her. And the laptop had a ton of malware and things like that. And she wasn't
wanted it fixed. She was looking for someone to fix it.
No, see, apparently after she was taken into custody because of all these weird, suspicious behaviors that she had been doing, she told people that somebody named Charles
in charge.
Charles, yes. Charlie's
Sorry.
Angels. She's an angel. That's just what it is. She's the Chinese angel of Charlie's Angels. Apparently told her that she needed to go to Mar-a-Lago, and she was instructed to try and to talk with the family of Donald Trump.
Just stroll up to him and strike up a conversation. Just show up, huh?
Yeah.
No background checks. No. Whoever this Charles is not. Cannot be the same Charles from Charlie's Angels, because that guy was actually intelligent. He did his homework. He would have dossiers and details of people before he sent his angels out on missions.
Yes.
This Charlie is a moron.
True. Well, here's the thing. So in the court documents after she was taken, the Mr. Ivanovich, who was the Secret Service agent that took her in, said that Miss Zhang, quote, freely and without difficulty conversed, end quote, in English, becoming, and I quote again, verbally aggressive with authorities as the investigation progressed. Her lawyers have so far declined comment, and Ms. Zhang will remain in custody until a hearing next week. If convicted, she faces a maximum 5-year prison sentence. So apparently she faked.
I just imagine this
she
little
faked
Asian
an Asian
lady.
accent.
I can't. This little Asian lady just pissed. Oh,
she's only 32, man.
It makes me giggle, because there's nothing funnier to me than an angry Asian woman. Unless she's angry at me, then it's not quite as funny. But
yeah,
out of every other type of female, that's the ones that make me giggle the most. Because they just so fired up so fast. It's great. I love them.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, it's that or it's Latino.
No, them people scare me because they'll cut you quick.
With that, we'll be right back. Anybody else get a Q10? Q10 on that? I need a Q10 on that. Do we have a Q10 on that Asian lady? We need a Q10.
On the Asian lady. I think a Q10 only applies to
airports?
the Muslim type people.
Oh, okay. Because Jeremy Hansen says send her back on a laser beam.
That's not right.
And then Doc Thompson got run over by an Amtrak says Wan Dam Hole.
Yeah, I seen before my computer decided to reset on itself.
Oh, that's nice.
Gator had turned around and said something. What was it? Something wrong with pool or us?
Oh yeah. Some Tin Wong at the pool.
No, I think of as that lady from what was it? Mad TV.
Oh, he looking like a man?
Yeah, look like a man.
Yeah, that guy.
Mr. Superman, no here.
You know, when you do that, it always sounds Spanish. I'm just saying.
Well, that was the one. It was like that was the. That was from that. The one I did like just at the end was not Carmela from Family Guy.
Okay, I got you. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, Mr. Superman, no here.
Okay, thank you.
I could do Herbert. I could do the gay old man.
No thanks. No thanks for the gay old man. Whiskey 6 over on the Facebook says, "Nice hairdo, Dylan."
Thank you. Shut up. You're just jealous. I don't want to hear nothing. You're jealous. 44 minutes remaining before my computer comes back up. Oh, good.
That's nice. Oh, that's precious. Yeah, definitely good.
Stupid.
Yeah.
That's what I needed to do right in the middle of the effing show.
Thank you. You know, it's all right. It's not like we got another show or anything going on. All right. We're coming back.
And we're back. Defenders Live is on the radio. Dylan and Steven.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Dylan, that's Steven.
That's true.
My computer's resetting. It's making me mad. The laptop right in the middle of this whole thing just kind of went, oh, we're resetting. Bye. We're loading crap. And now it says it's 35 minutes remain. So basically, my computer's going to come back up at the end of the show. So this is going to be great. This is going to be phantasmal.
Apparently, my dad says, you were talking about the gay old man, and my dad chimed in with, "Hey, folks," and that's my gig.
But I can. I can do. Someone needs to come outside and play. I used to do that voice. I used to play online video games and like Call of Duty and stuff, and I would just run around just doing that voice.
Voices. Mm-hmm. That'd be the best.
It is. It works out really good.
Ghost of Doc says, think an angry Asian lady is funny, huh? Yes, we do.
I do, actually. I'm slightly worried by the tone of that voice.
Uh-huh. Yeah. That was from Ghost of Doc, so I don't know.
Bad right there.
Zig the Trucking Gator says, holy fook.
We can do this forever.
Ding, bang, owl. Yeah, that's right. That's from Doc Thompson, got run over by an Amtrak.
I really want to do the joke about how they name their kids.
Yes.
I don't know if I should. Should I?
No, don't do it. Don't.
Sure.
Yes.
We might get in trouble.
Do it.
Okay, so how do Asian people name their children?
I don't know. How did they do it?
They throw silverware down the stairs. Pang, ping, tang, twang. And with that, we're being blocked. We're going to have a letter.
And
we're
with
gonna get called into HR tomorrow. It's going to be good.
It's time for our next proud sponsor.
An ex-proud sponsor? Is that what you said? I heard X.
Ex-proud sponsor.
Okay,
Sign the petition, folks. Sign the petition. ChrisSalcedo.com. Chris Salcedo is pushing a petition for a little social media help. He needs it. He's asking people to sign this petition. It says, we the people ask the federal government to propose a new administrative policy. It's time to bring accountability to the Obama-era government. He wants you to go there, and he wants you to sign it up. If you go to ChrisSalcedo.com, he has the links up there. You can check it out. You can also go to his Twitter or his Facebook if you need more information about it. I can't read off the actual the actual thing, but it is in the comment section of the Facebook page now. Go check it out. Sign the petition. Figure out if it's something that you want to do. Chris Salcedo's pushing this. He's asked us to help him out on this, and let's see if he can get what he gets. It'd be nice to see some conservative causes pushing through.
That would be nice, because I'm frankly tired of getting bent over the barrel by everything. Everything's up to the, everything's left up to the left and to the Dems, and I'm really, I'm not a party guy, but by God, I would like something on occasion to resemble something that I believe in and stand for.
Yeah, I'm pretty much a homebody too.
There you go.
It's pretty much. So Japan has revealed its new name for its new imperial era.
I'm sorry. An imperial era?
Yeah.
Japan.
Yeah. Yeah. See, Japan has announced the name of its new imperial era to begin on the 1st of May.
I'm still hung up on the whole imperial era thing, because the last time we heard the words imperial and Japan really didn't end well.
Yeah, it was right
for
before,
anybody.
Yeah, it was right before like the British took them over and that whole deal. Yeah.
Well, I was thinking that they were kind of going the same route back during World War II. They were very much into, and I mean they still have an emperor, as it were. It's not near what it holds now. It's more like presidents and all this other jazz. But still,
Sure. You see, the current era is the Heisei era.
You say what?
Heisei.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah,
sorry.
Heisei era, and it will end in a month. With the emperor's abdication.
I'm still hung up on that, though.
You see, the chief cabinet secretary, Yoshida Suga, announced the highly anticipated name by holding up a board with the characters handwritten on it. You see, the Prime Minister Shinzo Abe.
Everybody knows him.
Yeah, exactly. Has addressed the nation, explaining its meaning. You see, the new name is going to be Reiwa. Reiwa. That's right. Here's the meanings. See, the term of the new era is made up of two characters, Rei and Wa. That's right. See, Rei means command or order, as well as auspicious and good. And Wa often means harmony and peace. So it's going to be a commanding harmony, an order for auspicious peace.
Which is a little...
In other words, they're going to take it back by storm.
With their techno music.
and their DDR.
Really tall shoes.
And their DDR.
Yeah.
And all the rest of it. It's all going to come full force.
Their sake. I could go for a beef bowl right now.
Oh.
Dude, some sobe and some sake right now would be amazing.
It'd be so good.
Now
Asking for a fridge echo says, new imperial era in Japan. I feel like I've seen that movie before.
Yes.
That's true.
Funny, we all think the same thing. And it's
I feel you on that.
Yeah, I mean
all right.
That would be a comeback story, wouldn't it though?
All right. Look, Jeremy, stop playing as the Mojo 50 radio guy and get your name on the board. Over on the Facebooks. Stop pretending to be Mojo 50 and just actually be you. Okay? Jeez.
You're not sneaking around. It only works. You should get the wife to do that.
Yeah, you really should. Like, you should be talking to one thing and she should be on the other side doing it. And that would be good. You get your wife involved. It would make more sense. Just like this. The FTC hits predatory scientific publishers with a $50 million fine.
Wow. Now, why would you do such a thing?
Well,
Some might ask.
And those people are morons. No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
I've heard worse. I've been called worse. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's true. No, but I had to look it up myself.
Yeah, I didn't. So this is all on you. Go.
Yeah. So here's the thing. There's a bunch of publishers out there publishing peer-reviewed scientific journals. And I do air quotes for the entire phrase. And you see, these peer-reviewed scientific journals, as they were,
and those of you who are on the radio, those were
still
those were air quotes.
Still tons of air quotes, aren't actually either peer-reviewed, scientific, or journals.
So basically, this could literally be something that a 6th grader could have wrote and
written.
That's what I said. Passed off as peer reviewed, as borderline like as something legit, as fact almost.
True. Yes.
Huh.
So what's going on is these people are taking what would be considered PDFs off the internet, and they could be from anybody. It doesn't matter who. Taking them, writing a new name of like a doctor this, doctor that on there, and then writing the names of a bunch of people that they list as the peer-reviewed people that are actually scientists that peer review other stuff, then posting it as a real thing. Yes, Donna, they are really extensive air quotes. It's because the entire phrase is wrong. The entire phrase is wrong. So the FTC has been doing an investigation into this, and they found this one specific company.
It's always one.
It's one specific company. They have a bunch of different names online and everything else, but they're going through, let's see, they have the Omics Group and IMedPub LLC. So IMedPub LLC and the Omics Group, both publishers are considered, since 2016, they've been going through this idea of looking through all their stuff, and they're now fining them $50 million.
Holy smokes.
For all the potential harm that they could have caused by posting these scientific journals stating them as fact.
I wouldn't give it. I mean, I guess you could. I hadn't thought of it from the harm side of things. I would, because I don't look at it like, I mean, it's just paper. People think of it as not harm. I think of it as just the fact that it's lying. You've lied. This is giant falsehoods. And what's worse is this is the same kind of stuff that people look on and go, "Oh my God, look, this is from a reliable source. This is legit." Yeah. And that's when you start having, eggs are bad for you, then eggs are good for you, then eggs are bad for you. That's where this crap comes from. And this is a very low thing.
And then you have things like transgenderism isn't a disease. No, it is a disease. No, it isn't a disease. Then it's not a brain problem. It's a skin problem. It's it's an outward appearance problem. Oh no, well it's actually a sort of mental disorder. Yeah, but no, it's not. And then that's where this comes from.
Mm-hmm. And then we're supposed to just kind of sit back and take it.
Yeah.
We're just supposed to accept it as fact. And that's the problem, is a lot of people do accept it as fact.
Mm-hmm.
The joy of having the internet, the joy of having social media, the joy of having all this stuff is theoretically to make our lives easier.
You're right. We're supposed to have all this information at our fingertips, but the problem with that is there's too much information. You can't actually siphon through everything, and you have to be able to trust the people that you're pulling information from.
Yeah, which stinks because people don't want to be trustworthy. People don't want to be honest. People don't want to maintain a standard. No, let's lie about it. Let's manipulate things. Let's, throw out some propaganda so we can turn around and sway you to our way of thinking, or convince you that you're in the minority when, in fact, you're in the majority.
True. Just like Donna Ray Ivy says over on the Facebook, fake science, no! The horror!
I know.
These are the same people who say we're going to be dead in 12 years from cow farts. Yes. Yeah. You are correct.
We were supposed to have been dead years ago.
From cow farts.
From cow farts, yeah.
And you know what? Maybe you need to have some issues. Maybe you have some issues with your own flatulence.
I do, actually.
Maybe you need something to help fix that issue.
Like what? What did you have in mind?
Well, I was thinking Atrantil.
Okay. Why would you think that?
Well, you see, if you go to lovemytummy.com/mojo, you can get 3 boxes.
3
boxes of
3
Octron
boxes.
Teal. That'll get you. That's a 90-day supply, by the way, for only $100. You're saving $20 per for the entire order. So you get 3 boxes of Octron Teal if you go there. See, it's the world's first ever over-the-counter proven solution for bloating and gas issues. It was developed by a board-certified gastroenterologist. Yes, ladies, he is an ass man. Safe for daily use. 100% natural polyphenols designed for addressing bloating problems where they begin, not just treating the symptoms. You see, it's not a probiotic, not an antibiotic. It's just a blend of polyphenols that's desired by your body to help it work together as a gut regulator and then end the methane production and then function as a postbiotic to benefit your overall health as it continues on. Go check them out. It's lovemytummy.com/mojo. lovemytummy.com/mojo.
I got my computer up now, so now I'm trying to load everything. Give me
Oh,
a minute.
goodness. You're over there loading people.
Zig the Trucking Gator on Twitter. Hashtag arm yourselves at Dylan Lyles, at Steven Airey, at DOA Show. Trust no one on the interwebs.
True.
Very true. That includes us, by the way. Don't ever believe anything we say.
Look, that's why we're doing things like reading you articles, because that way at least you know that we're being honest about the articles that we're reading.
Yeah.
And you can go back and look at them. It's fine. It's there.
Yeah, so you can at least say, hey, where do you get your opinion from? Ta-da!
Ta-da.
And if you have a question or if you miss something, then by all means, we're willing to share where it comes from. That way, and we can have discussions. I am open to that.
Yeah. Doc Thompson got run over by an Amtrak. Wait a minute. We're communicating over the interwebs. True?
Dum, dum, dum!
Exactly. Yes. That
Hence
is
the paradox. Okay.
Also, Zig the Trucking Gator says, nice segue to loving Steven's tummy.
That is an awesome gift, by the way.
Yes, that is a great gift.
Because that guy looks skinnier than me, but that's about what I look like with.
If you took your shirt off and you were standing on a Segway, probably so. To help a gay son.
This one.
To help a gay son, a 61-year-old woman gives birth to her own grandchild.
That's just.
But wait, there's more.
But wait, there's more.
But wait, there's so much more.
Quote, I just never hesitated. Said Cecile Eldridge, after offering to serve as the gestational surrogate for her son and his husband.
Now, see, here's the thing. After her son and his husband decided to expand their family, his sister offered to donate her eggs, and then the couple planned to find a surrogate mother to deliver the kids because the sister didn't want to deliver the kids for some reason. But then,
because that
by
might be a little
stroke
weird.
of luck, Mama stepped in.
I can't. This is too stupid.
And Mama took the daughter's eggs and the gay man's semen. They fertilized the eggs.
I feel like this is a Queen song.
And then put them back into the mama.
Mama.
Ooh. Yeah, I know, right?
I didn't mean to come out gay, but I need you to have my children anyway.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Or something like that. How does this not? And I mentioned this. The wife and I saw this last night. And how does this not like have some kind of a weird? Like, how does this kid not come out with some kind of a genetic defect? I'm serious because
here's the thing. The reason why
you have the sister's egg that's being put into the mother.
Yes.
So now it's the sister and the mom are sharing.
Well, no. Okay, so here's the thing. The womb doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
In this case,
no, that was part of my thing.
Okay, so the womb doesn't matter in this case with the whole surrogacy. No, it doesn't.
Okay.
So the egg is the sister's egg.
Okay, but still,
the semen is not the brother's semen, but the husband's.
Okay, I guess it's not as. It's
Okay.
still creepy.
It's still really creepy.
That's still like family that are married.
You're
that
too
are family
close.
by law getting married. That's still
You're
weird.
too
You're still
close.
family.
You're too close together.
Yeah,
this is
that's-
too close. This is weird.
And I'm still trying to figure out why the sister didn't do it. I mean, she already had the eggs.
Yeah.
Why not just keep
Because
going?
she didn't want to have her brother's husband's baby.
But
She only wanted to have
It's the egg.
she only
it's her
wanted
egg.
to have she only
did.
wanted to have babies for her husband. She didn't want to have husbands for she didn't want to have babies for her brother's husband. That's just weird. She didn't plan for that in her life.
Oh, what happened to like adoption at this point? I thought like gay folks were big into adoption.
They are, but they
Why
didn't want
could you
adoption.
done this
He
now?
wanted a
Poor
child of
kid.
his own, and so the closest thing that he can get was a child of his sister's.
People in hell want ice water,
But he doesn't get a child of his own.
and neither do people in hell. They don't get ice water either. It's just
But
how
he
this goes.
still—that's the thing. He still isn't getting a child of his own.
No,
It's
this is
not
true.
his. It
It's
has
not
his.
his.
It has his familial DNA, but it doesn't have his DNA. It has his sister. He is the uncle in this situation.
I hadn't thought of it like that.
Look
That
at-
is kind of
Think about this. He is the
that's
uncle
depressing.
to a child that is the son to his husband,
That's just poor guy.
who was birthed by his mother, and the egg was from his sister.
This is so bad. This
The
is so
family
bad.
tree has become a knot.
Not a tree. It's more like a
It's a vine. It's a twisted vine with spikes.
Twisty vine. On the Twitter's Mojo50 HR department. While we understand that this is why liberals are confused, we cannot condone at Dylan Lyles singing. Hashtag arm yourself at Steven Airey.
Asking for a jackhole says, on behalf of Nebraska, I apologize.
Now wait a minute. Wasn't it like a longer thing we have to do?
Um,
When Doc made people apologize, didn't you have to go a little bit deeper than that? It was more than just on behalf of whatever.
I
You
don't
have
know.
to-
Well,
I
he's
don't know.
on behalf of the people of Nebraska. He apologizes. My dad over on the Facebook says it's a bush.
Dun 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 dun. Wordplay. Okay.
Thank you. That's amazing. It's so good.
It's so stupid.
It's so wrong.
And then the worst part is if you see the picture of the family, they're all just like, "Oh, this is so wonderful. This is such a great idea."
Yeah, and the 61-year-old mom just had a kid. That's really weird.
Oh. She had her own grandchild.
Yep.
Like that's not something you can come back from. You know what I mean? That's not just a simple, that's going to be brought up at family reunions and in school pictures and stuff.
Eventually, yes, the family will bring that up.
That's gross.
Ew. Peekapool, the
Gross.
snarky jackhole says, Dylan, quote, don't believe anyone on the internet, including us. So, if I don't believe you when you say don't believe you, then I have to believe you. But if I believe you, then I can't believe you because you said not to.
And the answer to that is yes.
Correct.
That's it. The answer to that is absolutely, fundamentally, beyond a shadow of a doubt, yes.
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 Period. That's moving on. From one crazy story to another.
Yes.
Oklahoma zookeeper who ran for governor is convicted in a murder for hire plot.
No.
Mm-hmm.
You don't say.
I did say. Zookeeper and former libertarian candidate for governor of Oklahoma was
Mhm.
convicted by a federal jury on Tuesday for trying to arrange the murder of a Florida sanctuary founder who criticized his treatment of animals. There's a lot of reasons why this guy would not have won. And one of them could be the bleached mullet toupee that he is sporting. The bleached blonde mullet toupee. It could also be the giant neck tattoos that he has, and
or the chin strap thing.
Yeah, and he looks like a long lost member of Leonard Skinner. Like maybe he used to be a roadie or something. And I like Skinner, but this dude is.
This guy looks like a bad road hand.
Yeah, like he got bad road hand. Joseph Allen Melendo Passage, 56, commonly known as Joe Exotic.
Yeah.
Was also convicted of killing 5 tigers in October 2017, as well as selling and offering to sell tiger cubs between November 2016 and March of 2018.
Wait, killing 5 tigers.
Probably, and it'd probably tell people with his bare hands, they were some angry kitties, and I took them out. And he has a fake Australian accent because
he's also a zoo guy.
He also is a zoo guy, and every zoo guy has got an Australian accent, or at least can fake one really good.
Yes.
A U.S. District Judge Scott Polk didn't set a sentencing date.
Mm-hmm.
Who could face for Mr. Passage, who could face more than 20 years in prison.
Really?
And I go back to this real fast. He's being charged for selling and offering to sell cubs and killing tigers. But we can still abort babies, and people can lose their junk over the heartbeat bill. But anyway,
but but the thing is, he's killing animals left and right. No big deal.
No, because that's,
But the big deal was a murder for hire plot.
Yes, yeah, that's the
big deal.
That's the weird part. Prosecutors say that earlier, a month in November 2017, Melendo Passage gave a worker at his private zoo in Waynewood, Oklahoma, $3,000 as a down payment to kill this one feller. What is his name? I missed that. Sorry.
This one feller?
Carole Baskin, the founder and CEO of the Big Cat Rescue Sanctuary outside of Tampa. Sorry, I breezed through that one a little bit quickly. So basically, this guy pays $3,000 as a down payment to one of his own workers to go and kill this guy. Yeah. He testified in his own defense on Monday and said that although disagreements with Baskin have spilled over into his social media posts, he never truly wanted her dead. In a statement, Baskin said she was, quote, grateful that justice was served and that the Melendo Passage feller had hopefully will serve time in prison and no longer present a threat to either me or his former big cats.
So I think I figure out why he failed.
No, the blonde mullet isn't enough?
No, I figured because you have Dog the Bounty Hunter, and apparently he's succeeding.
No, he was. Bless his heart, he's tanking a little bit. He's not as near as at the peak. He's kind of on the downward slope now, and he's a great guy, but he's still on that downward slope. And when we all are.
Well, I'm just saying. I think I figured it out. I think my dad figured it out. He said he did it with his bad roadkill. I think that's why he got caught.
And now all I hear is Willie Nelson singing On the Road Again. I don't know why. It has nothing to do with this story at all, but it makes me giggle.
Yep, and it makes sense. It
does. It's On the Road Again.
See, all I could think of is stuff like Roadkill Cafe and.
Oh yeah.
So good. Swirl of Squirrel.
Kill it, we grill it.
Yep. Swirl of Squirrel Stew and chocolate chipmunk cookies. The Ooze of Moose.
The Ooze of Moose.
Other things like that. It's amazing litany of foods.
So good.
Zig the Chucky Gator says, he said tiger cubs. I thought he said it with an M at the end of the word.
That's just nasty.
And Zig, it's hashtag arm yourselves. Arm yourselves.
Capital A and capital Y. Sorry.
And selves, not self. Selves. Yeah. Like everybody.
Because this is a team effort.
Team effort. We got to do this together. It's like a big rowing team. Everybody.
It is.
Row.
But I suck at that.
Row. Yeah, he does suck.
Row your boat. Anyway, guys, we're done. Music's playing. Go to doaeshow.com for everything that is us, archives and articles that we haven't posted in a long time, but we still have archives.
And that Jackhole stuff.
Jackhole stuff. Mojo50.com.
Mm-hmm. It's all there. Check them out.
Have a good night, you guys. We will see y'all tomorrow.
Later.
See ya.